Welcome everyone to another exciting edition of How To. Today, in case you guys were wondering, there's another free movie maker out there that is no longer in existence, but I'm going to show you and teach you how you could still gain access to it, download it on your computer. Today I'm using Windows 11, and you can get this installed even though they discontinued, and I'm talking about Microsoft, they discontinued in 2020. Wow, 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 wow. I'm talking about Microsoft Movie Maker. Yes, it's still available. Even though it doesn't come with your PCs anymore, your newer PCs in particular, you can still go to the Internet Archive and still download it. All right, I'm going to teach you and show you how. Let's go. All right, everyone. So the link will be in the description down below. Feel free to click on that if you're having issues seeing this and what I'm about to show you on the screen, okay? Of course, you need internet service in order for this to work because you have to use a web browser. This will work on Chrome, Edge, Firefox, whatever you want to choose to use for your web browser, okay? So when you have this page opened up there, just follow along with me, okay? So we're going to basically scroll down on this particular page. You're going to see where Windows executable is. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and the download should start, okay? You just got to give it a little bit of time, let it finish up its thing. All right, it's officially done. So now we can go and open up this wherever you saved it to. In most cases, it's going to be in your File Explorer folder, and you'll go to your downloads, and that's where your setup exe file will be located, okay? So you want to click on that. You can right click and run as administrator if you choose to. You can just double click with the left button on your mouse and just open it up. All right. It will tell you, you'll get a window pop up after that point, and it will basically say, what do you want to do with this install? You're going to want to click on install all of Windows Essentials, which it'll have in parentheses recommended. Click on that, follow the prompts, and there you have Windows Movie Maker installed back on your PC. All right. I'm going to teach you guys now how to use that. After you have Windows Movie Maker installed on your PC, you are ready to go. So go ahead and click on the app and open it up. And this is what it should look like once you actually get into the actual app itself. Now, I'm just going to show you guys just a little bit of a tutorial on how to use this. You can mess with it, change anything that you want later on, okay? I'm going to show you guys the same thing that I did on Mini-Tool Movie Maker, and we're just going to add in pictures, okay? Now, bear in mind, if you're going to do a long video, it's totally free. You can have as many minutes as you want with this particular program, okay? However, it is only going to be HD quality. It's not going to be 4K or anything like that. So if you want to up it to 4K, after you save it from Microsoft Movie Maker, you can change this and transfer it over to another program that allows you to go up to 4K if you want to. Totally your call, but it does do 1080p, okay? So bear that in mind. So we're going to go over here to add videos and photos right there. I'm going to use my truck pictures, transfer all these pictures over, okay? So there is everything loaded into my Movie Maker from Microsoft. All right. Now at this point, I can start editing and doing all kinds of different things. So as you can see, this is my truck. You guys have already seen pictures of it. I'm going to show you guys how we could do editing and stuff to this. So granted, this is a old Movie Maker, but it's totally free to use. So we can go in here and change anything that we want to. So we're going to back this up right up top here. I can take this and just slide this, move this over, however you want to do it. Now I can also go in here and put in a caption. So when you hit caption, you can make sure your font is whatever you want it to be. There is a lot of fonts to choose from. So take your time and going through these and just finding whatever one suits you, okay? And I can go back to this box and highlight it. And we can put in 2024 Ford F-150 XLT. And I can expand this so it actually fits. And then we can drag this, kind of center it up the best we can, or I can move it around wherever you want to, okay? Let's say I don't like the color. Let's say I want to go with the red so it stands out a little bit, and just move it around as you need to. And I'm going to go with that. I recommend using those tabs to your advantage. I can even change the font size if I want to. If I want it to be a little bigger, of course, you need to make sure you stretch it out. But if you want it to be bigger, you could do that as well. And there we go. So now we can go back here again. Hit play. That's what it looks like. It just kind of fades out. So that's not too bad. You can also take this cursor here and go back and forward with this if you want to. That's totally your call. I like to grab it up here so that way I can go as slow as possible. Let's see what else I can show you guys. We can do the pan and zoom right here. So all you would do is I would highlight this particular block and I would just select that, okay? It's only going to do just that block unless you hit apply all, okay? Now here's where your transitions are, which is your animation, okay? So you can scroll through this. There's multiple ones to choose from. And there's also this type of blur. So I kind of like this one actually better. So let's add that in. And again, we can go to the next frame, apply to all right here. Okay, so you hit apply all. This is your transition duration. So if you want that to be shorter, you can do that. If you want it to be longer, you can do that. Okay. So as you can see, every single frame now, it's got a different transition. All right, so we're going to go back and play this from the beginning. Now you still have your 7.5 seconds roughly, or 7 seconds per slide. Okay, so if you're satisfied with that, then that's fine. Just take it back to the beginning here. Now let's say, for example, you want to add in your own audio or your own music track, okay? When it comes to adding in your own music track, you have to make sure you already have that saved somewhere in your file explorer or saved somewhere else on your computer. So when you go over here to the home, you go to add music. I would highly recommend sticking with non-copyright stuff if you possibly can. So because otherwise you're going to be using copyright material and it's just not going to go well for you on YouTube because they're going to say, copyright ain't happening. I'm going to go with my intro here. Okay. And I just added that in. So that's the music that I chose. And like I said, that has to be saved somewhere on your computer and you just bring it over that way once you hit add music, okay? So let's say, for example, I want to fade out at the end because my song is like 3 minutes long and my video, as you can see, is only 1 minute and 2 seconds. So you can do that. You want to select the music right there. And once you double click on that, there's your fade out, okay? So I can go here and choose slow, medium, fast, fade out. There's no seconds, so you can't put in seconds like you can in Mini Tool Movie Maker, all right? So I'm going to just do a slow fade out, and let's go all the way towards the end of the track. We're going to back it up a little more. Okay, so there you go. You just created a movie, okay? Or a slideshow, whatever you want to do. But if you're doing a movie, you could do the same process where you can cut out things, all right? It does allow you to split individual tracks if you want to. When you're all done, you're satisfied with everything, and everything looks good to you, then you go up here to File. So you go down to Save Movie. I know you guys can't see this under File, but go up to File, go down to Save Movie. Another window will open up, and you want to hit Recommended Settings, so it'll say Recommended for this project. That's what you want to save it as, all right? And then it'll be saved onto your hard drive, and then you can watch it over and over again and get ready to upload it to YouTube, all right? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you being here. Just wanted to show you guys another free movie maker that you guys can use to your advantage and upload your videos straight to YouTube, all right? You guys take care. Stay tough.